if I was like, you know, a proper celebrity, I would probably like to go out with another celebrity because that's what they do. So like you've been kind of following somebody like through their career, like on ITV3, I think it's ITV3 or is it BBC3? I can't really remember. But she, Ellie Taylor, I'll just show you. Printed this off at the library. There's a picture of her there. Full duplex. Full duplex. So, sorry, it's the wrong way up. But yeah, she's basically a comedian, and it's funny because I wrote a song about her. I was going to send her it actually because I think she'll maybe think it's funny because she's a comedian. So maybe that'd be my end. She's got a fiance, but he lives in Australia, according to the Wikipedia about her, and she's always on about her boyfriend in Australia. Yeah, that's never going to last. But yeah, she's the funny thing is I actually hate her as well. Like I actually really don't like her. Like she's completely odious. Like she's horrible. She's got a horrible blog that's completely devoid of any kind of humour, and I hate everything that she says. And she's completely charmless when she's like, you know, presenting television programs and stuff, and she's got complete delusions of grandeur. She's not sort of self-edifying or self-deprecating in any kind of way, but God, she's beautiful. You know what? She's got this gig on the TV show, and I know that she's not said anything yet. We're 10 minutes into it and she's not said anything except for greeted the audience or whatever. She's a total non-entity. She's not said anything. She just stood in a barrel. I could do that.
You've got quite a wedgie going on, by the way, I have noticed.
Oh, there we go. That's funny.
Turn around, please, have a look at that.
She's right though.
I like to call mine Ellie Surprise. And the surprise is that I went in with a plaster and now I don't. So.
These brown eyes. It's a black and white printout, so you can't see that they're brown, but they're brown. They seem to sort of, even from this printout, they seem to penetrate the soul. It's pretty low res, so it's been sort of scaled up a wee bit, so it looks like she's made up of Tetris blocks or something, but I think you get the idea. She's got good clavicles and like a slender arm. She seems to be holding a mic stand. It will be a mic stand because she's got a mic in the other hand. But yeah. She's laughing in that one. Presumably at one of her own jokes. God, I don't know if I like this one so much, but that's her. She's looking quite nonplussed. Like, she's putting a brave face on. Like, yeah, I don't know what that's about. But I did notice in that one, I said I was quite disappointed. I didn't really notice before that she's got a really bendy thumb. Like, unusually. Plus, when I hold this up to the light, you get a kind of hybrid face that's terrifying, so I don't know. But I would still like to marry her. She presents Snog Marry Avoid, and I would definitely marry her if she was on it and I was judging her. There's another one. I think that might be the same one as the first one, but it's not full duplex this time because, you know, but she's beautiful, I think. I like to print these out. I just go down to the central library with my library card and stuff, because I don't get internet up here, so I just go down and I'll have a wee look on her. I got a big one. This one's probably going to go on the wall. A3. So it's not exactly life size, but you know, your mind can fill in the difference in scale. You were born on the 28th of November 1983, which makes you 18 months and 28 days younger than me. You're best known for presenting on BBC 3 I don't know, it's a chord change, I've not really worked in it yet, but it'll be alright. Okay. And I wonder if your Snog marry avoiding me. The letters that I sent you, care of the BBC, all got sent right back to me with a sternly worded letter from your fiancé. But I don't really care how that moron feels. You're 5'11", and probably more in heels. But I don't think that's amazing. I've not written the chords for this bit, so bear with me, it's just going to be a bit spoken word. But I don't think that that's a major obstacle. It's more that your personality is what I find objectionable. Because I know that every now and every then you tout yourself as some kind of comedian, and therein, Ellie, lies the tragedy. You're just really not very funny. That's a bad chord change. Drop that, but you know what I mean. And this is a good bit. Right, I don't know how. Oh Ellie, oh Ellie. No, it's just Old Mandy. Oh Ellie, no, it's still just Old Mandy. Oh no, as soon as you say Owen and the girl's name, it's just Old Mandy. Oh Ellie, you wouldn't have to fake reaction, like on your show Fake Reaction, if you were to love me. Oh Ellie, it'd be me faking a reaction, if I pretended to love you just a fraction, because I just think that you're hot. Then it would stop like that. That'd be good. I think it's kind of sad that we haven't kissed. I even signed up to your mailing list, and I sat through all your witless observations, tuned into you on every TV station. I like spring rolls too, and I like Cocoa Pops, but I guess that's where those similarities stop. I read all this on your website's biography. And Ellie, I confess, while you were on holiday in Vietnam, I fell back in love with Come Dine With Me's Dave Lim. And that's pretty much where I've got to with that one, but I think it's pretty good because it's all facts. I got all on her Wikipedia, like it's just all stuff from her Wikipedia, because I don't know her. I wish that, it's called Ellie Confidential because it's basically like me confiding to her, and it's like a pun on Ellie Confidential, the film that loads of people say, Ellie Confidential is a great film, why have you not seen it? And I've got to say, I don't know, just not done it yet. I will at one point. It's all end yet. Maybe. It won't be one of them lens that you get and then it sits and it sits and it sits and it sits and then eventually you give them it back and you're too embarrassed to say, I didn't watch it. You go, pretty good, and just stop speaking to them. But yeah, that's Ellie Confidential.